So I just have a list of things that I want to talk about. And one of them is perfection, you know, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. It may never come, may never happen. Even in my work, even everything I do, I'm not a sucker for perfection. I don't like it when I'm being, pushed to make it perfect. I've been in positions where I try to make something perfect, especially my work, and I see myself delaying because of the fact that I want to make it perfect. And in the end, it doesn't, still doesn't become perfect. Personally, I don't think there's anything like perfection. Perfection is relative. I think that when you begin to think that you want to make something perfect, someone else would see the imperfections in them. I've watched a lot of movies, even on movie streaming platforms. I've seen mistakes, I've seen errors, but then it's a film. Let's understand the story, let's get the point, and let's move on. So what I try to do personally is that for anything I do, any mistake I make, I figure out, I try to improve on it in the next project. I like to see progress over perfection. That works for me in my life, in my work, in my career, every other thing that I do. One of the things that perfection does for to us is that it slows us down. Given the fact that we think we're waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right position, it may never happen. While you're waiting for your next big breaks, while you're waiting for your next big client, just start. Do with whichever client you have. Start with your free projects. Start with spec projects, personal projects. I mean, start with the equipment that you have. Start with your phone. Many of us started with our phones. Start with your phone. Start with anything that you have that is around you, that is within your control. I think that it makes a lot of sense for you to. So there are a lot of things that one may not even know about his or her camera or their equipment. You just keep, as you keep going, you keep learning more things about your equipment. So I don't have to wait till I know everything about my equipment before I start using it. So it's cool to learn, explore. When it's time for bigger projects, you don't have to start learning, you know. So that's how you just start. I remember one time that we're trying to shoot a product. So I had a friend who was assisting me, you know, and he was like, try it like this. I'm like, no, it's not going to work. And the reason why I said that it wasn't going to work was because I had tried it before on a previous project and I knew it was not going to work. So there was no point trying it out to waste my time, you know. So we had to find a way to try other things and eventually it worked. But if you don't keep trying, you wouldn't know. You would not be confident about yourself. You wouldn't be able to speak of anything. Perfectionism, no. Progress, yes. A lot of people underestimate the power of progress because progress is in tiny bits. And these tiny bits, we don't really see them. They're not really seen, so we just keep doing what we have to do. Just people, we're just waiting for the big ones. We're just waiting for the big results. While the progress that you make, the tiny little progress that you make, accumulates to a bigger break. With time. I think that we need to spend time in practicing, growing, progressing in whatever field that we find ourselves. I think that makes sense. If there's anything you'd like to contribute, you're more than welcome. Please state it in the comment section. I don't know, just say anything, comment, like, share. Yeah. And I'm not here to be perfect, okay? I'm not here to this isn't even the perfect video, right? So I just decided to just do it today. I've been procrastinating for a long time and it's been stressing me. So I'm not going to procrastinate on this again. So yeah, practice, progress over perfection. I'll see you on the next video.